In Hello Kitty Island Adventure Update 1.8, we got a new avatar type. These are the ponies. We have 3 different body shapes. The third one is really little. And we have 4 different eye styles to choose from, 4 different faces to choose from, 5 different patterns that the colors can be applied in, and then all of the different color palettes. So we experimented a little bit with these on stream, but like a lot of others, I kept noticing that especially with these pastel palettes that we have, that they really reminded me of My Little Pony characters. And so that's what we're gonna try today. We're gonna make different My Little Pony characters in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. We've done it before with Animal Crossing villagers, and I need to do it again with Animal Crossing villagers because now we have bunnies and horses. Since the ponies just came out, this seemed like an obvious choice to try. Alright, starting out, we actually look a little like Twilight Sparkle already. We'll start with that generation at least. I think probably the first silhouette makes the most sense. We'll see. I'm not sure what outfit to put on them. I think it would be nice if we could see their tails though. I guess we don't have to. Oh, she does have wings, so we should make sure we have the wings. Not butterfly wings though. Oh, probably these. Yeah, purple wings. All right. I feel like I usually do the clothes after. Now what would she wear? There we go. Now we have a tail. She has some dark pink stripes in her hair and on her cutie mark, so I'm not sure if that should play into it. That skirt's not too bad. I do remember wanting a purple skirt and not really having much of an option for one. I mean, we could go back to the dress. It's just with the ponies, they don't have a tail if you're wearing that. I keep trying to click on this. I mean, it's not great, but I think it's a better start than what I had. Okay, she has big eyes. I guess in this generation of ponies, they all have pretty big eyes, so I think we're gonna be doing this one or this one. I think I'll go with this one for her. And then which face she is pretty much always smiling, so I think that one, maybe this one, or this one. I think I'm gonna stick with the first version. And then which pattern? She does have stripy hair, so like maybe this one. I wish the body was solid. This one does have that gradient hair. I wish it was more stripy. That one's too solid. That one's too stripy. So maybe this one, except then the hair is solid, or maybe this one. Let's see what our color palettes are. All right, so that top right color, we need it to be purple, kind of a darker purple. It doesn't need to be the darkest purple. We do need the top right to be up that. Okay, I feel like we have the colors almost. I didn't realize that the hair color was the same as the face color. I could see something like this working. We do have the wings. I feel like that's an appropriate purple, maybe in a different pattern. So like maybe we do have the right colors on the hair, but then we have 2 different colored limbs. Maybe if I put on long sleeves, you wouldn't notice so much. I don't really need any of the color on the face, but this kind of works. Let's see. Oh, so close. But we would need the colors in reverse. So that's something to think about if we want to use this pattern. We're gonna need those colors in different places than if we use this one or even this one. I mean, if we want to prioritize pink stripes, then I think this, separating the colors and still having the pink in there, then this one. And if we do this one, which I think could work, then we just can't get the stripes, so maybe having it in the skirt makes sense. But we would need a different color palette with this one. Okay, so we would need the middle to be the purple and the bottom to be a darker purple, not that one. Okay, I don't have nearly as many color palettes as I thought I did. So then I feel like this is our closest Twilight Sparkle. I wish we could do the poses in this mode, but we do have the pink stripes. We have the lighter purple. We have some darker purple. I wish our mane could be more of the dark purple. We have the wings. We kind of have the idea of the stripe in the skirt too. Or we could go with this one. I think this is also a really good Twilight Sparkle. We have the stripes in the skirt. We have a little pink in the hair, but the hair is now the dark purple the way it needs to be. And she's still light purple. Just ignore that the tail is a 3 color. Okay, let's try Applejack next. She has a really solid colored hair, which should be yellow, and then most of her is orange. So I'm thinking that this pattern is gonna work. I'm gonna change her face to this one. It's a little bit simpler. I almost feel like these eyes could work for her, but I'll probably keep them the same. And I feel like this hairstyle is basically her hair. Okay, 4 colors for Applejack. We are looking for orange in the middle and yellow on the bottom left. Let's start at the top. I mean, that's not the worst option. Oh, that is so close. You know, I might end up using this. wings. Also, just so that we can see it, let's change these. Maybe instead of having wings, let's give her a backpack. That seems pretty practical. Should it be yellow, orange, maybe red? Do I have red? Not yet. She doesn't seem like pink would be her color either. I was just thinking with her cutie mark being apples and being red, maybe something like that would work. I don't have the new hiking backpack yet. Let's do orange for now. And Applejack seems like she would wear something practical. Where are those cargo pants? I think maybe these. Oh, or I think the tail disappeared, but I was gonna say the overalls would make a lot of sense for her. Maybe we do the overalls anyway. All right, so it might be this, but I'm hoping we can get a better color palette to get her hair yellow. Well, we got the hair yellow, but then we lost the orange. Same with that one. We have the two different shades of yellow. Okay, we have this one with the darker hair, but this is very much the orange I feel like I was looking for. So I think it's between this one and this one. I think maybe this one, just because then the hair stays lighter than the rest of her body. I wonder if a different pattern would be helpful, because maybe there's one where this works. Let's see if there's a palette where this one works. So we'd need the orange to be on the top right and the middle to be yellow and the middle to be yellow. So we definitely need the orange on top right for this one to work. That's a little bit dark. It could be okay. That seems a little too yellow. Again, that's a maybe. This one is pretty much reversed of what we need. So I think the pattern we did have probably makes more sense. I mean, that one's not too bad. Maybe she got mud in her hair, but it does keep that yellow. And this is what we're looking for with that orange in the middle. So I think this one for Applejack. Oh, do we have a hat? We have a new slider, and it's supposed to let their ears pop through the hat. And it looks like it turned on the hair. The ears are on the top of the head, so it didn't quite work. Do we have a better hat for her? That's a look. I wish it was just the ears, and I wish I could see more of the hair underneath something. That's sort of cute. Oh, here we go. This one is more cowboy. Oh, but the hair clipping does not look very nice, but she does have that hat. So maybe it doesn't work perfectly, but I think that's our Applejack. That's what the ears supposedly coming through. We don't really have an option to tilt the hat back like we'd like to. That's not too bad. All right, let's try Fluttershy next. I don't think we need the hat for her. I think it'd be okay if we did give her like a hair accessory. I'm thinking maybe the Sakura Blossom, maybe something light and simple like this. I feel like any of these three eyes could work for her. Her eyes are a little bit downturned though, so probably not the ones with the lashes. I think we'll use the same silhouette, and I'm gonna use this face. Now again, for her hair and the rest of her are different colors, but they're pretty solid, so I don't feel like I'm gonna need the stripe. I could see this one maybe working, or this one, depending on where the colors are. I want a really, really pale yellow for the body, and then a pink for the hair. And a two-tone pink I think would be just fine if it was like a light pink and then a dark pink. So let's actually, no. Okay, so we're gonna need the yellow to be in the middle and the pink to be on the top. This is a possibility. It's not quite the pink I want. I don't really need the blue in there. How does this look in other? Oh, the other one's with the blue. All right, we're gonna have to go back and forth. Oh, that seems like it has the right colors, but not in the right places. Maybe, kind of. It's a very pastel version. I think this one could definitely work. That's actually more pale than I need it to be. It's like the whole thing got a little bit pale, but this one, definitely a possibility. Before I forget, she does have wings. I think they'd be around this color, and that almost matches her already. So I think this is one possibility for Fluttershy, but let's keep going. Okay, so for this one, yellow in the middle, that one didn't work. Do we have any others? Okay, this one makes a lot of sense. We have the pink, we have the pale yellow. I think this definitely works for Shutterfly. The white is more subtle. I think this one may work even better than the other. This color palette seems promising, but not in the pattern arrangement we have. Okay, this one almost makes sense. There's a little too much going on in the hair. Okay, this one I could also see because her hair is the light pink, but it does have dark pink outlines. I wish it didn't change the color on her arms and on her face, but this would also make a pretty good Fluttershy. But I think this one kind of gives the look and feel of her a little bit better, to be more monochrome on the body and just light in general. So I think this is our Fluttershy, and she does have the wings. Okay, for our next one, let's try Rarity. I feel like we need to use these eyes for her. Any of the faces kind of work to me. I'm gonna go with this one for now. Like all the others, this is kind of like the others so far. She has the one color for the main part and then one color for her hair. She does not have wings. I feel like she would accessorize. I could see her wearing the crown. She would probably wear something pretty fancy. There's probably quite a few options in there that would work. Okay, so for Rarity, we need white on the body and mostly really dark purple for the hair. That means if we use this pattern, we need white in the middle. Not white, although that does look pretty neat. Okay, there are no patterns with white in the middle that are working for the horse, so I think we're gonna have to choose a different pattern. One of these two. All right, let's try with this one. That means the upper right needs to be purple. Okay, so no, the upper right, we need it to be white, and then we need the other two to be purple. Do we have a white and purple? Okay, so we have this one. It's kind of a lighter color on the main, but then it's pink and purple for the other parts. The scrolling keeps getting stuck, so let's switch over to the touchpad. There are so many really cute combinations you can make, even if maybe they don't quite fit what I'm looking for this one. Okay, I don't think that we have any that are a great match. I think this one could work. Maybe this one, but then she's pink. Maybe this one, but then everything is kind of purplish. Maybe this one, again, she's gonna be purple, but we do have that contrast. Okay, so I think this is what we have for Rarity. I wish that the hair was a darker purple. We could also do it this way, maybe this one. I don't love the stripe in the hair here, but either of those I think gives the idea with the darker purple hair and then the white for the main part. So either of those two, and that's Rarity. Okay, next up we have Pinkie Pie. I feel like for Pinkie Pie, I might use this silhouette. I know she's not necessarily short. We could stick with this one for Pinkie Pie, but I kind of want to use this one. I think it's kind of fun. I kind of wish we could change the mane, like the hair, separately from the character. I think we have to put back her eyes to either here or these. I think either one kind of works. And then I think we need to change her outfit. You know, we don't need the crown, but I almost feel like the egg works. The egg looks huge on this pony. I'm so used to it on my duck, which is way tinier on there. But I can almost imagine she's in the kitchen baking a cake, has some sort of a mishap. So what would she wear? I mean, this may be an okay starting place. Similar to the others, she has a body color and a hair color. So we could do this one, or I think this one would work too. For her, both of them are pink. So we're looking for a lighter bubblegum pink for the body, and then a much deeper pink for the hair. So we're gonna need that pink stripe to be in the middle if we use this one. I feel like this is a possibility because we do have pink and pink. Okay, I feel like these colors are really good, but they're in reverse, so let's try a different pattern. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that the pink on the hair and the pink on the face are gonna switch places because that's pretty much what we need, but the other ones didn't make it any better. Okay, let's see if in the other pattern we get anything better. So we need the top right to be that bubblegum pink and then the middle one to be much darker or brighter. This is almost, but it's too pastel. I feel like I have more color palettes than this. None of them have the pinks in the right place. We could do this one and kind of swing it more towards the red instead of the pink. I'm wondering if we should do this and just reverse her colors because those are kind of the right colors. They're just in the wrong place. And I think it's between that one and maybe this one. So this is kind of the pastel version of her. It definitely doesn't have the right colors versus the other one has the right colors, just in the wrong place. This one I think reminds me a little bit more of her because it does have her main colors. So I think we could call this our Pinkie Pie. Alright, next up, let's try Rainbow Dash. I think I'm going to use the same silhouette. Definitely not this hat though. We don't necessarily need a hat for her. I feel like this hair accessory though gives you those rainbow colors. And it's a pinwheel, so it would spin when she's flying really quickly. I don't think we need a back accessory, but I could almost see the backpack. Maybe the new round one is going on right now, game. I feel like she'd wear something sporty. So maybe one of the mermaid outfits, or maybe the dreamy set. Something like that might actually work. We do have the dreamy pants we could put with it. We do have these sporty shorts. Could do something like that or that. Maybe that would be a more relaxed version of her outfit. Possibly a simple t-shirt. All right, how are we gonna get all of those colors in the hair? Her main color is the light blue, and then we need the hair to be kind of rainbow striped. So this one probably has the most colors in the hair, but we'll have to see. So we want that top right to be a light blue, and then the other two colors to be pretty much anything. Maybe like like a red and a yellow, maybe, but not quite. Okay, like this, but put the colors in a different place. No, like the opposite of that. Okay, I'm gonna say maybe, because she does have the really bright colors, so that's a definite maybe. Let's keep trying with this stripy hair though. Top right being blue. Not really seeing anything yet. Oh, maybe this one? Okay, I'd give it a definite maybe. I mean, is it her colors? No, it does have quite a few, and at least she is light blue. All right, I don't feel like this color palette is gonna work for us. So maybe one of these, middle stripe being blue, like maybe, but it's a little too pastel. That one goes a little bit too blue and doesn't have enough color in the hair. Way too dark and no color in the hair. Again with the white hair, maybe, but she's very not pastel. So I feel like this one, I guess. I wonder if I should do something different for a hat or a hair accessory. Try to focus on something that is more green, blue, to get the other colors in there. Oh, she doesn't have a backpack. She needs to have wings, am I thinking? So blue wings. Do I have dark blue? No. All right, now she has wings. It does go with the brighter colors. I'm less sure about the jacket choice now. There's our version of Rainbow Dash. All right, next up, do we try to do Spike? Let's see, if we were gonna do Spike, I feel like we need to use this silhouette because it's smaller. It's still not gonna be right. Does the pony make the most sense? I guess we could do this to try to make it a little bit different. I feel like it's the same eyes. Could try those. Could try these. He definitely has different eyes than the pony, but not very different. We can keep him kind of on the cute side. Similar, he has the purple body. He does have the light green on his body too, so actually this one, ideally I'd use this one. I know it's not quite right. We're looking for a darkish, dusty purple on the body, a light pale green where the yellow is, and then a bright green where the red is. That's what I'm thinking. We could also make this work. He has wings that have this light green inside. Maybe, are those yellow or is that pistachio? Maybe these green or these purple. Give him green wings. I'm hoping we could get like this purple or this purple for the body. Okay, I was gonna use the monster shirt, but we do have the mermaid armor that has scales. Or we could use the dragon costume. Okay, we're gonna use the dragon costume because look, it has a tail. Do we use the dragon hat too? Just feels like cheating. Okay, so like maybe it does have the fins, but it doesn't have the green on it. If this was reversed, it would be kind of perfect. So I don't know, maybe one of those. Let's see what we have for color palettes. We're aiming for purple in the middle. Maybe if that blue was green, what if we just did him all green? No, that's too much green. I don't know if we have one that's purple and green. I mean, we have dark purple and very light blue. So we have that one. Or we have this one where it's a little bit darker purple, but again, we have blue. So maybe we go with the darker purple and we have that nod to the green with the dragon hat. This is not a great match, but sort of we have Spike, kind of have Spike. The other thing we could do is swap out the dragon hat, go back to the purple one and make the face green instead. But maybe we just move on to another pony. Alright, do we have anything that'll work for Princess Luna? We haven't been able to use a palette like that yet. I think I only have one crown. Okay, or we could use this style of crown instead because I think she has a crown but it's kind of small. Do that one. Almost feel like something like this would work too. Maybe we do that. And then I kind of feel like maybe this dress. We don't have anything with moons on it. I think we go back to the main pony silhouette because she is taller. She does have wings, so we have to make those match. They are a very dark color. We'll go with the dark purple maybe. I don't think I have like a dark blue. We could go with black. Is the black better? I could see it going either way. I'm gonna give her the little frowny face and the bigger eyes. And then for colors, she has kind of glowy hair. So if we could get this one, that might be ideal. So she has a really dark color on the body, which means that upper right, we need it to be our darkest color. Kind of a really dark purpley, and then the hair is more of a very dark bluey purple. So let's see, almost not, we could replace the pink on that one. No, we need the dark color. I was really hopeful for this one. Way too light. Like I don't need the white in here, but we could pretend it's sparkly. Like we could work with that one. We might have to work with that one because of the lack of other color palettes. We could flip this one over maybe. Oh, that didn't make it any better. Not quite. Let's see if there is anything here. Not really. Okay, that pattern did not help at all. I wonder if this one looks any better on any of these. So far, not really. How did that one look in the other pattern? Okay, I think the other pattern for this one works better. Also, maybe. Okay, so for this one, this pattern makes this one sort of usable because it is lighter hair on the edges. The color isn't quite right, but at least we do have the body being the darker part. See if we could get the darkest color here on the body, it would work. If the yellow wasn't yellow, maybe. Sort of. It's kind of like a pastel version. Like I need all of that to be much, much darker, but it does have the hair being a little bit more bluish. This one feels like a maybe. We could also do one color. When it is that one color, it's the upper right though. So we'd have to find the one that has kind of that color to it. So I don't know. I think maybe this one, the pastel version, or maybe this one, it's really dark, or possibly this one, it doesn't have quite the right colors, but I feel like the color difference between the two makes sense. Or this one, kind of similar, or this one is kind of similar, but the pattern's a little bit different. And then it does have that kind of glowy edge to the hair, or even this one for similar reasons. So I think maybe I'll go with this one for Luna. Again, it's not a great match. You sort of get the idea though. Let's see if there's anything for Celestia. So again, we're gonna need wings. I need these to be white. For a hat, she has a gold crown. Oh, I guess I haven't put one of these on this pony. I hadn't really paid attention to where it would show up. I think kind of that one, even though it looks kind of strange. That's actually where she has it. She has kind of a gold thing around her neck, actually, sort of like that, or maybe like this. I mean, I have a towel that kind of does the same as she has in the picture, but it doesn't quite look regal. We could do one of the mermaid armor, maybe one of these. Okay, I'm really not sure about clothes. Let's see what we have for color palette options. So we're gonna need the upper right to be white, and then her hair is kind of multicolored again. I feel like I want it to be like green and blue mostly, sort of, possibly. I guess this might be a possibility. I forgot to change the face to too bright, too dark, maybe. I mean, I'd like it to have more color in it. Why is there so much yellow? Okay, the yellow is the stripe, so I guess that does make sense. Okay, I think maybe in this color palette, does that give it more of the stripes? Possibly. I'm currently leaning towards that one. Okay, I'd say that this one's not very good, but maybe better than some of the other ones we've done. So yeah, I think we'll go with this for Celestia. Alright, I wanted to see if we could do Granny Smith. I'm thinking maybe we use the short one for her. She does have shorter hair. Actually, her hair looks a little bit like this one with a bun and a shorter tail, and it's kind of smooth like that and goes back. But I'm not sure this is the right silhouette for her, so I'm gonna try her in the little one. I could see these eyes or even these eyes. I haven't gotten to use these yet though. I don't know about that. Maybe we do use these. Let's swap her outfit out so we don't need wings. I'm okay giving her a backpack though. I don't think she has a hat, and she feels like she's gonna be pretty practical with what she wears. Do we have anything that has like a bandana or a scarf? I mean, we have this. It's not quite the right colors. That's not too bad. Well, let's start here and see how this goes. All right, like many of the characters, she has one color for hair, one color for the rest of her. And what we need here is like an apple green for the body and white hair. So we want ideally green in the middle, white on the bottom left. Let's start up at the top. So we have greens, not quite the right green. Okay, actually, I feel like this is gonna be it. It's not the right green. It's not quite white. But to get them to show up like that at all is kind of tricky. I think this green is a much better match. Either of the greens that are in here, not so much the pink. And the green on the hair here would be really nice, but we don't have any white, and those are all of the greens. I wanted to see if any of the other patterns would be more helpful, but it doesn't really look like it. Now, if they reverse those colors, maybe, but I think our best bet is going to be this one in this pattern. It's not quite right. None of them really are, but there's our Granny Smith. And then I wanted to see if we could do Pinkie Pie's sister Maud. She actually does wear clothes. I'm not sure we have anything quite like it. It's all this dusty blue. Actually, overalls might not be a bad choice here. Possibly this for an outfit. Maybe one of the sweaters would work. I mean, we could go with a pirate outfit. I could see the vest being pretty practical. Maybe. I'm leaning towards the muted colors on this pirate outfit. Definitely the backpack. Do I have a black version of that? I do. So with that one, I'm gonna switch the silhouette, I think, back to the main one. She does have kind of this, not this. She has very, very straight hair, but I think I'm just gonna use this one. I could see using these eyes or these eyes. We haven't used these yet, so maybe we'll use those. She does have a slight frown in some pictures, or at least a more neutral expression. I guess we could go with that one. Like so many of the others, she has a main color and then a hair color, so I think we're we're gonna try for this one. Looking for kind of a gray on the body and purple for hair. Which again, I don't think we're gonna find, but we're gonna try. Maybe, actually maybe. I don't think this looks right though. Maybe we change the face. I think maybe the outfit is wrong. Okay, kind of. I feel like I'd want the hair to be more purple. Those colors make sense for her. I thought we had a second palette that had similar colors in it. Maybe I was thinking this one, but I think that's too light. Okay, I think this color palette, it's not quite right. I wonder, is that better? Maybe it's something more blue for the outfit. Let's see. What do we have that's more blue? I mean, jeans are practical. Could do that. I think I have like a blue shirt or a jacket or something. We do have the overalls too that I think could work. To even just do this version of it, or this one might be closer to the right blue. Maybe. If we had that in other colors, I feel like that could work. Okay, kind of maybe, just from the shape of it. Okay, or that. Actually, the raincoat might be my favorite so far. Let's go with the raincoat. All right, so there's Maud, Pinkie Pie's sister, and My Little Pony in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. All right, we do have a new generation of ponies, and so I thought let's try to make them too. So I think we will use the same silhouette. Their eyes are a little more simple. I think we'll still use this one, and we'll try to make Sunny first. So we'll start with this face. I feel like she has a teal bag. I have blue. So again, she seems like she'd be reasonably practical. So I'm not totally sure what to do for clothes. I mean, this is kind of that teal color. Not really, it's green. We'll work with it anyway. Maybe a kind of simpler shirt. Either that or the tank top. I don't know. Or the tank top maybe. All right, let's look at colors. Just like the last ones, we're looking at mainly a body color and a hair color. This time we need the body to be orange and the hair to be like a dark magenta. All right, so the body color is the middle one. Means we're looking for orange. Okay, so we want orange in the middle and a really dark pink or magenta on the bottom left. Oh, this one has the two colors we'd need, sort of. There's two of the colors. That feels very... Okay, so it's never going to be exact, but that actually looks pretty close. Ignore the two different colored arms. See, is there anything else that has similar colors in a palette for us to even try? I feel like we're not going to get that close. Yeah, no, definitely this one. Okay, since it's this one, do we want to change outfit? I feel like the purple goes a little bit better. We could do that one. That's fine. All right, I think this one, I think this is our Sunny. Okay, our next one that we're going to do is Izzy. She is a unicorn, long blue hair, and then she's purple. So what do we have her make? She is very creative, so I'm not sure. I feel like so many things could work for her. I don't know if we want to play with her colors. We could do the dreamy set. Maybe we do something really bright and colorful. Actually, maybe the paper parade dress because she is crafty, and so maybe she made it. I think there are a ton of options here that could work. She is the unicorn. Don't think we really have a hat for that. I had an idea, and that's why I was coming over here. Now I'm not quite sure. Okay, I think we could go with either one of the cone hats to represent the unicorn, or I think we could go with a flower crown. I feel like that would work for her. I feel like that still works for her. If we could get the lighting to show up correctly on a flower crown. I don't know what's going on with them. Usually if I click them enough, then they go back to being normal, and that's not happening anymore. So I was definitely leaning towards those. Now I'm less sure. Okay, I think we can just leave the backpack. All right, colors. I could be using that one or this one, but we're looking for purple with blue hair. Feels doable, may not be doable, we'll have to see. Okay, we have a purple and blue in this one. Okay, so technically it is purple, it does have blue hair. It's just really pastel for what we're looking for. Okay, this one also has purple and blue, but again, they're not quite the colors. That's not gonna work. It has purple and blue, not the purple and blue I was looking for. It uses way too much pink, and the colors are not in the right place. Technically, it has a purple and a blue, not quite. Really looking at that first one I found, I mean, I would even take like a dark pink and a blue. Is it this? I mean, that's not right either. That's the reverse of what I need. Okay, I think that this is probably going to be the closest. It's not quite right, but there's our version of Izzy. So let's try Pipp. I think we need some sort of a hair accessory. I want to say gold, but I'm also like almost this shape. I feel like that could work. Could use the actual crown. We could do something like this. I like the placement of the other one better though. I think I'm just gonna go with this. We do need wings somewhere in the pink purple color scheme. I know she has like fluffy wings, but I feel like I have more colors of the butterfly. I guess we'll just go with those. Or is it closer to this color? I mean, those are purple. I feel like they're more pink. Yeah, probably this color with this shape, and I haven't dyed all of mine yet. We'll just go with those for now. Okay, and then I'm thinking a dress of some kind. Stop scrolling again. Okay, probably, maybe. That kind of has our colors, so let's start there. Again, we're looking for a pink body, darker purple hair. Let's see what we can find. So if we use this one, we'd be looking at pink in the top right, almost. Maybe. It's not quite the colors. Like I want them to be more saturated, but I feel like this is a maybe. Also a maybe. Not enough contrast. Also a maybe. Maybe a better maybe. Is that any better? I kind of like the face better. And I wish there was more of the dark color on the hair. That is not right. I feel like I get more contrast on this one than I do with this one. It's definitely more blue. But I feel like this shape on the face is right. We have the right colors here. Okay, maybe not. So, sort of. That kind of works. I mean, definitely not with the black accents. If we could reverse those. Okay, so kind of this one, kind of this one. Okay, I mean, the pattern's not quite there. We don't need all that blue. It is a version of pink with purple hair, so maybe, I feel like maybe one of the other ones kind of suits her better, but maybe this one. For Pipp, I could see it being that, or maybe this one, or maybe this one. So I'm not sure. I think between that one, this one. I think one of those is definitely gonna be our best choice. I don't know. One of these is our Pipp. And then we have Zipp. Zipp has really short hair. I mean, this one has short hair. Maybe. We haven't gotten to try this one yet. So we'd like to have, so for this one, we need to have a white base, bright pink hair, with a greenish stripe. I don't know if we're gonna get there. Probably have to switch patterns. I mean, this feels promising. Okay, I would say that this one's actually a really close match, just in pastel. We also definitely need to change the clothes. So we'll switch the wings, not the dress. Let's see. Maybe? I feel like I don't really know what to do for colors. Her wings do have additional colors on them. The only multicolored wings I have are the butterfly wings. I mean, we could go with that. It keeps the body mostly lighter. And then you get kind of the purple and green that she has in her wings. I mean, this almost, okay, so not the pearl, but the seaweed almost gives that shape of that green stripe in her hair. Maybe, I'm thinking probably not a hat. Oh, maybe the visor. No, I'm leaning towards probably not a hat. Okay, so do we have any other colors that work? I can't remember if I was going up or down this list. I need kind of white body. I think we were going up, start from the top. White body, bright pink and green hair. Oh, that's just green. I think maybe we're gonna go with this one. We have the short hair, it's not quite right. The body is white, we do have the pink, we do have some light blue standing in for the green. It's a stretch, but they're all a stretch, so let's go with this one. Alright, and finally we have Hitch. I'm gonna go with the simpler eyes because we haven't really used them. Well, something has happened to this outfit. Where did all the detail go? I think that's a little too fancy. Maybe? I think maybe this top. I don't know, let's try something like this. And then, okay, and then for colors, let's start from the top. We are looking for kind of a light orange with kind of a tealy green hair. So there's a light orange. Maybe, I'm hoping we can do better than this because that's blue, not the green I'm looking for. Maybe this is a super pastel version. It almost works. At least it has a greenish in the hair. Okay, that one sort of works. I think it's the closest I've seen so far. It is definitely the very, very pastel version. Let's see if there's anything close. It's just so many of the colors in here are somewhat pastel. Okay, I think that may be our best choice. You know, it's just, okay, so let's go with this pastel version then. And there is Hitch. So we have a ton of new options for the horses in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and you can make a ton of different ponies using all of these different options. And we didn't even get to look at all the zebras that you can make because there are so many options we didn't even explore. In the future, I do want to stream making more Animal Crossing villagers in this game using the avatar maker, but I figured since the ponies were brand new, it made sense to see if we could make some of the My Little Pony characters. The avatar maker in this game is so good, you can make so many different kinds of characters, and I like that everybody seems to be different, and for the most part, they are not things that I have seen in other games, so you can make completely unique characters and be pretty sure yours is not going to look anything like anyone else's. I like that this one's like a cotton candy cloud. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island adventure content. We did stream the update on update day on the channel and did all the new quests and checked out all the new features. That's still on the channel. If you want to see a quest start to finish before I get those guides up, we do have video guides on the channel for the different quests, critter catching, and new features. Be sure to check out the shop for game-related designs. Turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.